Yo, what's up, guys? You got Pokegame here. We got some. I wish I could sound more excited, but I'm actually a little bit sick. But we got some Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC confirmed. I got Mr. Jamvat with me here today. Say what's up, buddy.
Yo, I'll sound excited for you, man. I told y'all, man, it's coming back. Everything is coming back bigger and better. It's about to be crazy this
Yeah,
year, man.
yeah. Now, before we get into this, and people get mad that you gotta pay, I think it's $30 for your game to get more DLC in June and in fall. Every Pokemon they said you'll be able to get for free. All right. If you can't buy the DLC, you'll be able to get for free the Pokemon. They'll be via updates. So I just want to state that there for those that might not be able to afford the DLC when it comes out in June and in fall 2020. It literally says right here, uh, what's it called? More than 200 Pokemon from the past appear in the DLC. These free updates allow for all previous Pokemon to appear through trades. So you'll be able to get it via trades and everything, so you won't be missing out on these Pokemon. But there's so much to talk about. I'm going to gloss over the fact that we're getting a Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. Looks like a remake of the original games, but which has Mega Evolution. That's awesome. But
So we have a mystery dungeon coming out. When?
yeah, March 6th.
Oh, I did. I completely, I
Yeah,
completely missed that
of
part.
course, you missed that part, bro. When they showed everything else, it makes sense. But all right, guys. So we got a whole lot of new Pokemon coming. Over 200 Pokemon coming back. And before we get into even all this other stuff, we'll talk about some of the Pokemon coming back. I saw Volcarona. I saw Garchomp. I saw
Oh yeah.
Nidorino, which means Nidoking. You know.
hmm Heavy duty boost Volcarona people.
Ooh, that's dude, and that's I think that's gonna be
Over.
so cool. That's gonna be so cool,
It's
bro.
over, man. That was the only thing that, like, the only thing holding it back. He always had to, has the control. Da, 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 da. Dude,
Heavy,
Volk is legit.
Yeah, I think Heavy Duty Boots is gonna make it broken. Especially with we don't know which 200 Pokemon they're bringing back,
hmm
but the speed tiers we have right now and like what could revenge it.
Oh yeah.
Base 100 is broken again. Like that's
But
we
Lando is back too.
yo we gotta ease into that, man. We gotta ease
Yeah.
into that.
Oh,
We
all
can't we
right,
can't
bro.
just say it.
Just drop the hammer, man. It's
My title is
crazy.
gonna say Landers is back. That's the first line on the title. I'm gonna be honest. There's no
Obviously, obviously.
there's no thing. But yeah,
Arrow. Yeah.
yo guys, listen. All the legendary Pokemon are coming back. Every single one. We saw every trio. We saw Dialga Palkia, and then we saw Landorus. Now they're bringing back Landorus. I believe this is coming out with the Isle of Armor because the way this is going. No, the Crown Tundra. Because the way this is going to get going is there'll be two DLC packs. You get both for I believe 30. You The first is the Isle of Armor, which is going to come out in June, and then the second is the Crown Tundra. And in the Crown Tundra, I believe that's where they showed all the legendaries, but I could be wrong about that. But we'll keep going with that. But I'm just going to say what Cerebi says here. But they're new Pokemon as well, Kubfu. It's a fighting type that evolves into your Shifu with your Shifu with two forms. I like that. That's amazing. But
Yeah, yeah.
we
Shout out to Kung Fu
yeah,
Panda.
yeah. Master Shifu. But in the Isle of Armor, we'll have the new fighting type, which is a legendary confirmed. It's a legendary confirmed, and it evolves into either Pangoro version, so a dark and fighting, or a Keldeo, which is water and fighting, and it has two types of attacks at that. Both are great offensive typings. Fire and excuse me, fighting and dark is incredible, and water and fighting is incredible. I actually like
Right.
water fighting more.
Defensively.
Yeah, I like it
I mean, I
more.
think if it's fast, dude, because a lot of the dark fightings in the past have been crippled by the speed. But if this thing is a CC knockoffer and it's fast, oh man, we're
Bro,
in
and,
trouble.
and and we're getting new move tutors too. That's something as well. We're
Oh
getting move
yeah.
tutors as well. So maybe just for Uber's sake. First off, Uber's just got like hella.
Oh man, Uber
Uber,
Sunday's about to go
yeah, Uber's
crazy.
just got crazy. But yeah, if this thing, I was just thinking about Zamazenta getting actual body press, even though it's already in the game. So I don't know, but
Yeah,
yeah, Uber Sunday just went crazy, but I'm liking the designs. I like that there's two
for
different
sure.
forms. Yeah, and they also have Gigantamax forms as well, which I can hopefully show off from this video real quick. I don't want to go through too much because I'm gonna get claimed.
Copyrighted.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get claimed for stuff, but I'll show you the Gigantamax forms right now. if possible. Let's see the Steeder mode. Yo, you be zooming in too much for this, but all right, whatever. Yeah, you can see them right there. They look clean. At first, I thought it was some sort of fusion of Zamazenta and Zacian. I'll be honest, just based on their color and their typing. But we have the new Gigantamax forms for them, as well as we have new Galarian forms for Slowpoke, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. And guys, yo,
they look like demons.
They look like straight up. Okay, new exclusives to expansion pack. Give me this page. Give me this page. They actually look straight up sick. Oh, this is all the other stuff too. I gotta show you. But where's the pictures of them, Sarah B? Where are the pictures of them, bro? Let me see if I can find them right here. Let me see if I can find it, because they first off, I think Zapdos looks the coolest, easily. Okay, so it looks on your screen. It looks like we have a Shadow Moltres. So I'm thinking Fire Dark. Like.
Oh,
now,
you think they're straight up removing the flying from
yeah,
birds?
yeah.
I don't know.
I think they are. Zapdos is literally on the ground like an ostrich type of thing. We'll show. But I don't know if it's necessarily, if these look to be like Galarian versions of them. They don't look like, this doesn't look like Gigantamax. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this looks like we have the back sprite of it flying away and everything. It kind of looks like a version of Ho-Oh, I'll be honest. But I'm thinking it's actually just straight up new forms. Just period. And it is new forms, just period, because it literally says new Galarian Forms, Slowpoke, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. So I know what I'm saying. It's definitely fire. I'm thinking Fire Dark, which I love together. By the way, not only like flying is incredible, right? Because flying is an incredible stab, very hard to wall, especially when you pile that with fire. Look at Ho-Oh. We know how great Ho-Oh is, but Dark is in the same like regard, you know. Dark both defensively and offensively when paired with fire is pretty solid. You know, having a way of dealing with fighting, which which fire allows you to do, having a way of dealing with fairy, which fire allows you to check to an extent, I think opens up Moltres a ton. What do you think about it?
No, I think it just metagame like related. So if the metagame calls for fire and fight, like I think a fire dark type would be dope in OU at the moment, right? You know, that shuts down that Dragapult set like that
easily. The Hex set, yeah, Wisp Hex, yeah.
Dead. So I think it's metagame related. I think as a whole, it's amazing. Especially with heavy duty boots, like that item just changed so much.
Yeah, that's the big thing, bro.
That item changed so much. The metagame is about to be rattled like none you've ever seen before. Brace yourselves, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, and I think that's so cool too. By the way, like we're getting a new metagame months into it instead of waiting, a year. or like Oras's sake, it was like 2 years. Like it was,
Oras did have a 2-year guy. You're correct. Oras was around. That was the longest metagame we had, like before another game.
Yeah. In fact, that metagame was saved by Hito Fajita. But that's not a lie. Like that's
dead ass.
Yeah. All right. So we got Moltres. Now we're looking at Articuno. Articuno looks ice. I'm gonna be honest. It's shooting lasers from its eyes and everything. Let me just turn on my screen share, bro, so you can look at my. You think psychic, bro? I'm thinking.
I thought you said when you said
ice and I think. Bro, look at it.
Let me see the picture.
Yeah. I'm sharing my screen right now. I'm sharing my screen right now with you. I should have been scared.
Where are you seeing this picture anyway?
I'm on the
actual video.
Yeah, I'm on the video. Look at Articuno, bro.
Oh yeah, that looks like a Mian Shao.
Yeah, it does. It's straight up. I'm thinking though, it kind of also looks like steel ice. Which you remember when we I got a quote Jambet on this. When Alolan Sandslash's typing was revealed and Jam said this could be the best Pokemon ever. There's a tweet of that. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Now, that's not a bad thing to say just because of the amount of resistances that Ice and Steel have, right? That's a very likely thing to say. I'm not saying it could be Ice because I can see Psychic as well. Like it looks like it'd be Psychic. I love the whole like Frozone type of feel. Yeah, I love that.
It's very different.
Yeah, I love it. I love it a lot, and I'm so excited to play with it. You know what? I'm so excited to use these mods. Just use the heavy duty boots. It's literally them. The heavy duty boots, bro. Like you got Pokemon like Charizard who are wrecking it with Dynamax and OU, right? Now I can use this. Now I don't know if it'd be dark, and I don't know if it'd be. It'd definitely be ice. Obviously, they're keeping their their main element, but I do not think they're keeping flying, period. I think flying is off them at all. I think the legendary birds are just that by look and nothing more. But I love it. Ice and Steel has some really cool resistances as well and immunities. And an immunity. So we'll see. We'll see if that ends up coming. And then we'll look at what I think is going to be the best one. And I also hold up.
Yeah, Zapdos doesn't look like it looks like a bird, but it doesn't look like a flyer. It might be
Zapdos looks like
fighting.
fighting. Exactly, fighting
Yeah,
electric,
it might
right?
be electric fighting.
Bro, and
Yeah.
that's so cool. That's what Electivire, that's what Zeraora should have been.
It's definitely an ostrich style.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's
It's grounded. It's grounded, right? It has like that Dodrio vibe.
Yeah.
But without the normal type of like, it looks like a straight up fighter. Look how Zapdos looks the cleanest, bro. If it's electric fighting, oh my god! If this thing is actually electric fighting, yo.
But Zapdos has been a fan favorite though, like in terms of
Of course.
Zapdos has the angriest face. It looks like the angry big brother of the trio. Like, you know,
It's like, bro, why y'all suck? Why y'all suck? Don't complain to me about Stealth Rock. Don't complain to me about Stealth Rock. Why y'all suck? Man,
why am I super effective against both of y'all?
I gave y'all boots. Work with it, bro. Why do you guys suck?
That's dope, dude.
Yeah, I'm loving the Zapdos. By the way, guys, check out JamVet's channel. Bunch of great competitive content over there. Link down below.
Oh, this podcast today about to be crazy. We're gonna theorize for 3 hours. We're gonna be theorizing, but yeah.
All right, so like I said, that's the they also have a Galarian Slowpoke, which is available today, if I'm not mistaken. It'll be available today. So we have Galarian Slowpoke. Looks like an old man. I'll be honest, it looks like a straight up old man. They showed its evolution, but its evolution was covered, or that's actually its evolution. I think its evolution was just covered though, in the image itself. But and we also have another new legendary, Calyrex. It's psychic and grass type, so Celebi, just like Celebi. Definitely looks like a big brain Pokemon. I'll be honest here.
Yeah,
like that Mega
Special
Mind.
attack's about to be
Yeah.
Mega Mind might be his ability.
Yeah,
Mega Mind.
Yeah, legit. I can see that. Maybe it allows it to hit dark types with psychic type attacks.
Or allows you to get hit even if you switch.
Ooh, follows you type of thing. I like that, like a future sight pursuit. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. But Psychic and Grass would have been a lot worse had Pursuit been in the game. This Mon has potential to be. I mean, it's a legendary, so it always has potential. But again, in a metagame where there's no Scizor to U-turn on you. There's no Darmanitan. There's no Darmanitan to U-turn on you. Right?
We don't know about Scizor yet. We'll see.
But, hey, you're right. You know what? You're right. 200 plus Pokemon, 200 Pokemon coming back. We have no idea. But there being no current, I think Pursuit is so big. Like, granted, it's a legendary, but like, I mean, didn't save Celebi. You remember wrecking Celebi with Choice Band Pursuit from Tyranitar. So like, I really like this. Its design is odd. It's like definitely one of the most. I think one of the more like weird designs we've had of a Mon, and like I'm even taking into account Pokemon like Garbodor and.
So you're going back way back. I think it looks sick. I don't think it looks weird at all.
I don't think weird is a. I'm not describing like it's bad. That's weird. I think it's just different. Like it kind of looked like Sawsbuck decided to stand up
like
on two legs.
Galarian Sawsbuck decided to go crazy. My man.
Wait, hold up, you cut out Jam. Jam was building up to like this whole thing, my man, and it just cut out completely. Come back. But yeah, I'm a fan of Psychic and Grass, especially because everything seems to be getting Aura Sphere now. So that'll help it with these steel types. We already saw that Celebi. Before during the data mine, we saw that 30 additional Pokemon were coming back. 30 something plus additional Pokemon.
The university.
Wait, Jam, you like cut out for all that. You just came in and said university. Like.
Who, me?
Yeah. So what were you saying about this Mon? You said it looked like Sawsbuck, and then you cut out.
You cut out too. I don't know what's up with this score, but yeah. No, I was saying Salzburg just went and studied at that little building over there.
The Xerneas tree.
Big brain.
Yeah.
Big brain. Oh, you're going to study under Xerneas. Perfect.
That's it, bro. But I'm saying like the fact that that Celebi already gets Aura Sphere again in its move pool, like it gets Aura Sphere now in its move pool. I think it's pretty big for a Psychic and Grass type. I mean, we already saw that it had Earth power too. Celebi as well coming back, but we already knew that. from the data
Right.
mine. I think the big one as well, Garchomp is really nice. You know,
Ooh.
Dragon Dance being potential thing that I can learn is
Mhm.
sick, absolutely sick.
Corviknight's gonna be on every squad,
It already
bro.
should
Like
be
it
on every
has to
squad
be.
too, to be honest.
True,
But
true. But
yeah,
like, wait, would the Ultra Beast classify as a legendary? Because I see it's
I
Tapus.
I believe they're also classified as legendaries.
Okay.
Correct. Yes. So the Tapus are coming back as well. This metagame about to be shifted completely,
Yeah,
and it makes
yeah.
sense. That makes sense why they made the terrains 1.3. Like I was like, why'd you make it 1.3 if we only have Indeedee and like Big Urchin,
Oh, they knew.
like
They
Weezer?
knew.
Yeah, yeah. They bring them back, and they're bringing them back early too. So I'm pretty excited for a new metagame. Um, we also got new Gigantamax forms, which look kind of sick. I'll be honest right here. Well, Venusaur is whatever. I feel like Venusaur just looked like he chilling, bro. Venusaur looked like he chilling. He straight up
On
chilling.
an island. Nice.
Yeah, yeah. Straight up chilling on the island. You know, got more oxygen there, so his plant was able to
Hmm.
grow. I'm sure that's his description. Um,
Hawaii.
we also got Blastoise looks sick.
Why does that look like a fire type?
Bro, it got bigger. It just got bigger. He put the whole. He's actually like the whole tank is on his back. Like straight up, and it makes sense too that we were gonna get these eventually. Obviously, we saw in the data mine that Venusaur and Blastoise were gonna come back anyway. And then my favorite ones, the ones that we got for the starters.
Ooh, yeah.
Let me see if the
Yeah.
if it shows them here. If it shows them here. No, not yet.
You trying not to spoil.
Yeah, I try not to spoil what we're talking about, like, cause I know. I'm gonna see if I can find it here. I'm finding it right here.
Yeah, it's in the big. It's in the earlier stages. Maybe
Oh yeah,
like
here it
five.
is. Yeah, 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 I found it. All right, so I'll play a couple seconds. Hopefully, it's not copyright. So we got Rillaboom playing the whole
Ooh, oh
entire
man.
drum set right now, man. Rillaboom playing the entire drum set right now. It's about like it didn't make sense that they didn't have any forms anyway. Like they're the starters, they're the main thing. Why would you not give
Right.
it to us? And then I am loving, I'm
Cinderace.
loving Cinderace riding.
Cinderace.
Bro,
The
bro,
sun.
bro is riding the sun, just straight up riding it. And then Inteleon has to be one of the cleanest ones. He's sniping people. He's literally sniping people from atop like a giant
Yeah.
water tower.
That's crazy.
That is sick, bro. That straight up sick. Yo, and you know, I'm gonna tell you right now, guys. If Smokeon doesn't let me use these on their site, I'm gonna go battle people. Y'all better play me. Like I'm not gonna be. You're not gonna keep this from me.
Right, right.
You gotta remember, guys. Like, people be like, "Oh, this is not the real rules." You know what? You're right. you hella right. We can play this all we want. I'm definitely using this G-Max forms for these bad boys. And now, I think I was kind of talking about with me and Jam. So we saw that the Reggies were coming back in the Tundra, if I'm not mistaken. We saw that there was like a Reggie place, and then we saw 2 new forms of Reggies. Now I'm gonna tell you right now their names. We got Regizolt right here. We got Regizolt right here, and we got Reggie Draco. And we got Reggie Draco. Tell me
think
I'm
that's a
wrong.
dragon?
Tell
Oh,
me
yeah,
I'm
it
wrong.
does look like
Tell
a
me I'm
dragon.
wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that's not
looks
Reggie
like a Mawile,
Regizolt and
bro.
Reggie Draco. Tell me I'm wrong though.
Hopefully they get animated a little cleaner than this.
This is just a
Like, I
picture.
feel like
This
they're-
is a static image. They are going to
Okay.
be animated.
Well, I mean, I know they're gonna be animated, but I mean, like a little cleaner. Like I'm rocking with the Reggie Electric or whatever, Regizolt.
Bro,
That's not their
the-
official name.
I think it's going to be their names because of the way that we have the Arctozolt and the Dracovish, bro. I'm just telling you right now, bro. They finally respecting the Draco, man.
So we're just gonna ignore the fact that there are 2 other brothers. Like that's okay.
3 other.
That's crazy. 3 of them?
Nah,
No,
there's
I'm
only 2
talking
there.
about Dracovish and
They're not brothers. They were just spliced together, bro. Look.
Definitely.
Obviously, that's probably not going to be their names. That's probably not going to be their names. But I'm definitely looking towards. This looks electric, straight up. Obviously, right? I think that's hard to deny.
Yeah.
And this is. I'm feeling dragon, bro. Like I feel like if you want to make a dragon,
I agree. Because
Yeah.
initially I was like, well, it's hard to say. He has poisonous looks. He has, but then the
thing that-
literal dragon skull on him.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Reggie Draco and Reggie Zolt, bro, or Regibolt, whatever.
Whose skull does that look like? That looks like
That looks like the one they had in Iris's gym, but it kind of looked like a metal Charizard or like a
yeah,
metal
it kind of looks like a
Aerodactyl.
Charizard skull,
Yeah,
which
or
is
like a-
weird because it's a dragon, but
I mean, Charizard should have been. Charizard is a dragon.
Charizard X, yeah, Charizard X skull, yeah, nice.
I think that's such a cool little thing we're getting. And then Man, there's so much I want to talk about in this, but we'll save it. We'll straight up save it for yours. But I'm pretty excited that we'll be having. They did mention in the beginning of the trailer how in black and white, not in the trailer, but in the actual thing, how in black and white, they showed the third expansion of the games and everything. They showed, Pokemon Ruby Sapphire, then they showed Emerald. They showed Black and White 2, and it looks like they're not. I believe they said they're not doing that for this game. As in, they're not making a third version of the game. Like the reason they are doing it this way, like they said they're not. That's the reason why we're getting this year. You know what I mean?
I got you. So how do you think they're gonna go about? Because I mean, obviously, I think as time goes on, they're probably gonna include everything. So, what do you think they're gonna do as far as remakes and you think we're gonna still get that remake? Do you think they're just gonna give everything and then?
I don't think we're getting. I think Diamond and Pearl remakes are still likely. I think those are like, if anything, those are like the most likely. I just want to show this image, by the way, so you can see a clear image of. This looks so good, but you can see this mon too, as well. But I do think we'd still potentially get Diamond and Pearl remakes. But I actually think this is like good for Pokemon in a sense because first off, the fact that let me show you my boy's the evolution of Galarian Slowpoke, which again it will be available today. It was available in free content at the same time, but this is like it. They covered it. It looks like
Galarian Slow Kings.
Yeah. Bro, he looks like Count Dracula, bro. That's it. I could already tell he's evil over here and everything.
But you can't get that until they release.
Of course.
You can't evolve it.
No, you're not gonna be able to evolve it until it's available through an item in the cold tundra. So yeah, you won't be able to evolve it till then. But I do think that this means that first off, whatever main version game that we're getting next will probably be a lot better because I have more time to work on it. You know what I mean? Because if this is coming out in June and then in fall, fall is around that's around.
They're probably gonna drop it around the same time. I think.
You think
like October?
You think it'd be the same thing?
Like October, November, yeah. Because every fall. Excuse me. Fall for Game Freak is always mid-November.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But like, I mean, they're not going to drop a new game, is what I'm saying. They're giving us this.
Well, I get that. Well, they're not going to drop the Mystery Dungeon, so I guess they're going to. Because I mean, the way it is now, like adding every time they add a ton of Pokemon, it massively shifts the meta. It's not like this arbitrary little thing. Like it acts as if there was a new game just by giving us 200 more. It will literally feel like a new game.
It will 100%, 100%.
That's for the competitive scene, because I think right now it's like heavy competitive. If you look at how they're doing it, it's heavily. This appeals more to the competitive scene than like a casual player. Like a casual player is like, I can explore a little bit more, but like it's not. It wouldn't be as lucrative as a completely new game. So I think they have going for a different concept with the next game, because obviously they have to deal with this fact that they have a ton of new Pokemon. And I also think the reason, and we'll go into this in the podcast, I don't want to rant too much, is because of the new mechanic of Gigantamax and Dynamax, because it takes a ton of time to code all this stuff, I'm sure. So they have to kind of, it's like, we have deadlines to meet, so we'll release the game, but we'll do this in a DLC way because of how Dynamax and Gigantamax operate and how massive the map is. Really, wild areas and all that's massive.
Yeah, I agree. One other thing just to add on to that, because like you say, you want to go into it with your podcast, so I'm holding back. Pokemon Home comes out in February, so that means. So
what do you think that's gonna do?
It's gonna bring Knockoff to Bisharp and Weavile again. It's gonna bring Toxic to Aegislash, which I think is huge. Because actually,
everything.
Yep. But Toxic on Aegislash is huge because right now the best Aegislash sets are choice sets. Some people say that's because of the King Shield nerf, which I guess I can agree with. But also because I think that there's not a lot of sets
Toxic.
I don't think there's a lot of sets of Aegislash that make use of Toxic at the moment. The best Swords Dance set is on Balloon because it spin blocks Drill, and Choice Specs and Choice Band don't need King Shield. So those are like. So I think that's gonna be really cool. I'm assuming that's gonna be giving us Libero. Cinderace and grassy terrain Rillaboom. I could be off about that, and that could just we could just wait till the the DLC. They'll be getting. I do think it's interesting that we're finally getting Pokemon DLC too. I've mentioned before, but like this is something that I'd want instead of having to wait for a brand new generation to get a new metagame and everything. I do like the idea of them either giving us it in patches and whatnot too, new Pokemon to play with. And again, for those that can't afford it or are mad that it costs X amount of money, I understand where you're coming from. You already paid $60 for the game going forward, but like they also said that you will be getting an update where it's free to get these Pokemon traded to you and everything. So.
Right.
I mean, it's not like we have a terrible community where nobody's going to give you anything. Like, I can literally retweet someone asking me for something right now, and then, 20 people will be like, hey, I can help you out. So, like, that's a good thing. And they've always spread that whole thing, friendship. But, yeah, I'm excited for whatever the metagame brings. Definitely going to be cool. Definitely, I'm not saying Sword and Shield isn't fun. Like, I still enjoy the max raids. I still enjoy the online and everything. What I really need them to do is give us more than a 20-minute timer for 66 battles, because I can't, like, I can 66, but I can't do it the way I want to. I can't feel satisfied at the end of the battle, like when I'm up like 6 Pokemon and they got 4 and the game ends because it's 20 minutes. You know what I mean? So like, but I am excited for those things. I'm excited for new Pokemon. I'm excited to be able to use new Pokemon, and I think it's really cool as well that we're getting move tutors on top of that. So it really does feel like almost a brand new game. It's going to be a brand new game in terms of metagame, like, period. I'm excited to make new guides on everything as well. That's gonna be super fun. But
and the fact that a lot of people don't realize, but hidden powers were a huge factor.
And certain Pokemon being crazy. That's why, bro, Zapdos becomes fighting electric. Yo, bump hidden powers. I don't need that crap no more. I don't care.
Well, Lando's still gonna be.
Yeah, Lando come in and take this close combat from my Zapdos. That's it. Take this stab close combat,
bro. You might. Well, actually, you won't have this flying typing anymore. But we're forgetting that we're gonna go into it. Like, Zapdos still exists. Like,
yeah.
What's it?
Kanto.
Yeah, Kanto Zapdos. Kanto Zapdos still exists.
Yeah, assuming
it's hurricaning the hell out of you. So let's wait.
You said hurricaning. Okay.
Hurricane.
Hey man, give it Ice Beam too. Either way, I'm excited to try out these new Pokemon, guys. Let me know your thoughts on it. In terms of how you feel about from a competitive standpoint and everything from that. Check out Mr. Janvet's channel. We're going to have another podcast over there at some point later today, right? Most likely.
Today.
When I come back from the gym. We'll we'll do all that. So, like, I'm excited still. Try them all out. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.
Peace.